Day 6, I'm off to El Puercero. Apparently, according to Google Maps, there aren't that many hills. Not that that's a great concern to you, but it's taken on a huge importance in my life. Not the sort of scenery I imagined. I kind of expected lots of golden beaches, but in another way this is the real Spain. The Spain that we see by the beach is very much for the holiday makers and tourists, but this is where people work. I really don't have the tyres for this. A couple of times back there where it's been really gravelly, I've kind of slipped and I had to quickly get my feet out the cleats in case I fell. I don't know why I can't be as lucky as to go through the hill like all the motorists on the highway, but I'm blessed with the task of going over the hill, and it's as steep as any descent I've had so far. I'm in first gear. I'm having to work all the way up. Hold on, I think we're just about to go over the top. At least that's what I'm hoping. I certainly didn't expect the view. Wow! I think these are all polytunnels. Even the trees seem to have these plastic sheeting over the top of them. I'm not entirely sure why, but possibly to protect the crops from birds and like. Well, I've arrived at El Pozuelo. It's a great apartment that I'm staying in today. Two things about the ride. First, Google Maps said it'd be a little bit uphill at first and then mostly flat. Obviously Google's never gotten a bike before. And the second thing is, although it took me a way I didn't expect, it gave me the opportunity to see a more industrial Spain and with a lot of agriculture as well. So there did come positives out of it, so that's good. It's been a fairly flat cycle today, a few hills but nothing to worry about. But one thing I've been doing is passing a lot of these polytunnels, fields of them, just loads and loads of them everywhere. In fact, they've been with me for the last day and a half, and I had this thought actually, they're probably not just to protect the birds, it's probably because this time of year Spain is very sunny, so it's perfect for growing produce still, as long as it's watered. So this is probably where a lot of the stuff in our supermarkets comes from. A wrong turn there, unfortunate. Hopefully it's only cost a mile or two, but I guess these things happen. Anyway, I don't think the legs are thanking me for it, but hey ho. Just got another puncture. It always seems to happen in the back tyre, never the front, never ever the front. Guess I'm gonna have to unload all this lot. arrived in Almería. In my enthusiasm to find my place to stay tonight, I shot straight past it, so it's just over here. Been a long day. Puncturing going the wrong way didn't exactly help very much, but it's been mostly flat, so even though there's been a few other trails, I'd rather have the flat and change a tyre than go up all those hills. Thank you for watching, and before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe.